and today's episode of Law and Arts, we're going to look at the non-natural, um, the non-natural elements into art, and this is the Easter special of the episode. So we're gonna talk a little bit about Easter in this too. But for the Magical Nature Project, I want to talk about other things than the nature we know. We can talk about the out of reality of nature too. This is the theme for April, is the theme of fantasy, legends, mythology, and everything that it's not natural, and we can talk about it in April. And since Easter is kind of a fantasy thing, like holiday, then we can think of April a fantasy month. And also, I think the Day of Earth is also in April. So this is something that I have to talk about too. I need to search information about the Day of Earth, but there's going to be a video about the Day of Earth in my Techno Topics channel, so make sure to subscribe to that channel. It's a YouTube channel, Techno Topics, so subscribe to that channel. There's going to be a Day of the Earth edit video that will be in the Let's Help the World project. And alright, to start the episode of Knowing Arts, just to say that there's a lot of things that are not natural that we see on the internet, like the cartoons, for example, is a very out of nature thing. The characters, they like have a bus. I'll take this example, it's a good example. The art style, the characters, it's not like real life. And demons, it's something, well, in the book of nature, I'll say it, demons aren't natural. So have a boss is the thing. It's out of nature. But if we talk about kids shows too, like a good example here, My Little Pony, well, yeah, it's ponies, but it's not natural. So this is the thing that I want to talk about too. So now we're gonna go to Wyman's and masterpieces. What I think of is that it's the imagination in. Your creativity, when you put it in a fantasy way, it is more original. The originality is very, very important in the art, and when we throw fantasy stuff into it, it throws more the originality. It's out of the spark, I'm gonna say. And when our creativity is thrown in the art and we do more imaginative stuff that aren't in real life, that's when our creativity creates. And also, it could be an option of telling story. The illustrations in a kid's book, and some of the kids' book are fantasy. Most of it are fantasy. And it's, well, fantasy, we could say that it's not natural, because kids' stories, most of them have magic in it. They have myths. They have like a spell or a witch, or those kind of villains that have magic. That's kind of what happens in kids' stories too. So the option of telling a story through fantasy art is one of the options that I think that Wyman's and masterpieces too. It's an option of telling a story. But also legends said in religions. There are a lot of art on the internet that actually represents a religion where it's not in the nature, it's like out of it. Because well, my opinion about it is that every religion has a little side of fantasy. So legends said in religions in art represents a religion, but it's out of nature too, so it could be that too. And also, something I haven't put here is that a fantasy drawing can symbolize something too. Something that's out of nature can symbolize something too. Like the phoenix symbolizes strength. Yeah, that's it. Phoenix symbolizes fire, strength, resilient, well, more resilience. That's what the phoenix symbolizes. Well, there are myth creatures that symbolizes a lot of stuff. And even real life creatures can symbolize something. And put it in a more fantasy way, kinda goes through the symbolize. Like the symbolism. It goes through it. I know I did a project in high school that was about symbolizing something, so that's why I know this stuff. So, yeah. And to talk about trending options, and a little bit of fantasy kinda is a trending options too. Teams like Easter helps marketing in, around those holiday times where companies do some Halloween or Halloween, Christmas, and Easter and Valentine's Day specials. Well, those kind of teams helps marketing because people are like, oh, it's and then themed, so we will buy it, and that's a very very marketing tip is to make your products look like you're in the holiday theme when it's time, of course. And also, trending arts gets viewed quickly because of trending theme. And when an art of Easter goes out in April, then it trends because it gets viewed quickly because it's in the time of the theme. That's why I do Halloween arts, Christmas arts, Valentine's Day arts, Easter arts. That's why I do a lot of things that are themed. Because I'm like, if it's themed, that people look at it around that time, then I'm gonna be famous, we're gonna say. Also, events around a theme are popular equals trending. You know those kind of haunted houses or those Christmas parades of those hunting eggs event, which is the theme of childhood memories, wink wink, and well, all these events that are around the theme are popular equals trending. I know it isn't related to like non-natural stuff, but in an event that is for kids, most of the time it's non-natural things. It's like very fantasy, it is magical, it is we're gonna say not well proportioned the characters. So something that is out of natural, it's called originality, and when it's trending, it's popular, when it's good for the company or for the event, when the people who actually does the event, and people who wants to be famous are getting viewed quickly and they're becoming more popular. So these are also trendy options, those fantasy drawings. Not only paintings and sculptures, but also little drawings on products for marketing is also a very good thing. When someone wants to get famous, to doing a trending team to drawing next one famous. In an event, there is a team goes popular and it's trending over the internet. So this is what I say about this too. And this is what I talk about. Creativity equals originality, and it means that no one can do like you. If you do a fantasy drawing that is out of nature, that is very well done, and you know that no one can do like you, that's when you create originality. And someone who actually does like you and can do like you, that is called, yes, creativity, but the originality is here, but less powerful than when you create something on your own that no one can create. That is originality. For me, this is what it is. And also, originality comes from your head, it doesn't come from nowhere else. Well, you say that now you guys will say, oh, I have a best friend art, so like friend art isn't originality. In some ways, it is original because the way that people draw those characters aren't exactly just like they show. So originality comes from the art style too. And people who sees about series, movies, and games, very very original too because it comes from your brain. It comes from a game, the art style, but your character comes from your brain, so it is very more original too. And when you do a fantasy drawing or fantasy painting, sculpture, whatever you do, that is out of nature and that is fantasy and it's very, very like magical and stuff, that's when you develop originality. And if you want to find inspirations for your originality, you can also check on Pinterest. It is a great place for inspiration, and it's a very great opportunity to be known by people for creativity, and more themes found in there. So if you want to make like a certain dark academia theme or a certain theme that you want to do, then Pinterest has more themes that you think there are in there. So you can check everything that you want. Hey, there's even haircuts on Pinterest. That's how I found mine, because I got a haircut in December, and I found my haircut in there. So yeah, that's a pretty good site for that. And someone who doesn't have inspiration but want to do a fantasy art, they can go on Pinterest to go find inspirations and they create their own version of what we see. This is what I call originality too. When you get inspired by something, you don't have to copy it. You have to think of something out of the inspiration and probably more beautiful with the inspiration when it's very original. And Pinterest helps with everything that you want, whether it's Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, summer, whatever theme you want. Pinterest has everything that you want in there. Not everything, well, not like inappropriate stuff. No. Pinterest does not have it, but stuff that are friendly and that everyone can see if are not disturbed. Then Pinterest is here for that. Even horror. Pinterest has even horror stuff. So everything that you want, Pinterest is there, and anything you want to draw that is appropriate, Pinterest has it. To be precise. And this is all I'm gonna say for this episode. And I think it is shorter than other episodes, but I think it's good that I do it shorter too. An episode doesn't have to be too long. This is it. Also, for the question here, what are you gonna do for Easter in your creativity mind? Will you do decorations? Will you do paintings, sculptures, drawings? Whatever you're gonna do for Easter, you can tell me in the comments below. I will read them and I'll appreciate seeing your plans for Easter. I'm definitely going to draw some stuff for Easter on my Pinterest page, so I'll leave the link of my Pinterest page in the description box below. When the video will be set as premiere, the drawings that I'll link, not the drawings, but the Pinterest page that I'll link during the time that will be set as premiere, probably in January, then you won't see those stuff, but when we'll watch this video, it will be in April, so you're going to see it. So the link that I'll leave in the description box below will be for my Pinterest page, so that you guys can subscribe to it and see other stuff too. I also have a lot of albums from past projects on my Passion Community channel that will be now in Techno Topics. You can also see those stuff in Pinterest. So, all of that said, I hope that you guys like this short episode of Law and Arts. I think it's important that we actually organize our duration too. And if you did, then just smash the like button. This will help me know that those people who watched my video likes it and I can do more. And you can also share it with anyone you want so that more people will like this video. And you can comment down below about what you're gonna do for Easter, or what is your opinion about what I said in this video, especially in the creativity section. And also you can subscribe to my Passion Community channel to see more episodes of my series, and if you want to see other fun stuff that isn't series, you can subscribe to my Techno Topics channel so you can see more fun stuff, because I am in there too. I will be more on Techno Topics than Passion Community, so that's why I suggest to subscribe to Techno Topics. And out of that said, thank you guys for watching this Law and Arts episode, and see you to the next episode of Law and Arts. Bye guys!